Alrighty, that's all connected. See if this works. The watch is charging. Um, Activate source. Subscribe to earn drops. What the fuck does that mean? Ad starts in 1 minute. So we'll start in 2 minutes. How to find and activate. If that works. Any day now. Yeah. Oh, the ad is done? I don't even know, bro. What's up, Knox? How's it going, homie? I didn't get to hop on your show today, man. I was busy. I got my daughter here. Usually she's with her mom on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and yeah, so she's here. So trying to get her to bed and all that kind of stuff is tough. Can't be wicked loud because she will wake up. She sleeps light as hell. Boy, it was so cute, man. We just cut my hair. It was awesome. I was kind of hoping she was gonna make a mistake. Hey, baby, Ninka, my baby, Malinka. I was kind of hoping she was gonna make a mistake so I can go ahead and shave it all off, but she did it. It's all good. Yeah, man. I wanted to look at some a promo or two. Promo cloud. So homie said I need to go into Fusion a whole lot more, but bad syntax got one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to play this thing. Yes. Okay. Let me load up my loop back and we'll get in here. I'll play 'em both. Oh, we got Carpa and Raido. Is it Raido? Sashito said he got a whip. Let's see what's up with that, homie. Facebook. Got it, bro. Short whips are good. That's a true whip. You gotta whip it before you stick it. Oh, Michael, I'll check that later. Alrighty. Buenos noches, Protos. Rado. Yo, what up? This be your boy, Super Daddy Diode. How you guys doing? Wow, that was a little loud, huh? I gotta fucking relax. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, bro. We got Knox, we got Protoss, we got Ninka Malenka, we got Sashido up in some mix. We got some promos and some whips that I want to hear. Um, yeah, you want to see one of my kicks? Movie reference. If you don't know, you gotta know. Double impact, baby. Um, so yeah, this is your boy, Super Daddy Diode. We're here on that thing we call Let Me DMB, which we make drum and bass every Wednesday night and every Saturday morning. Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. And you can catch this episode and previous ones on Dirtbox. Make sure you check them out. And then grab yourself a shirt, kind of like this one. D is for drum and bass on alexdiode.com. Um, not a lot going on for music for me. coming out. I got a lot in the works, like a shit ton in the works, but nothing really signed or except for the VA that's coming out on Dirtbox. I guess possibly it's going to be like a vinyl CD release kind of thing. He'll pick the best tracks. I don't know, but there's some really good tracks on there. So shout out to Lee. And then what else? I got some remixes I got to get done. I've got the Snakes in the Grass or the Snakes remix for Jay Augustus and MC Astro. I think he said it would be coming out the end of November. And that's that. And then I know Warlock Audio's got a lot going on. I wasn't able to get anything done for the VA release, but maybe something for this coming year because I got a lot of cool stuff. I spent the last few days, actually Saturday, I think it was. I forgot, but I finished or I got like maybe 3 or 4 tracks like ready to play. So I'll send those out to you guys directly. Um, and you can tell me what you think. I'll play some of them here, but yeah, you know, it's been a fun year as far as drum and bass goes. And then the next bit is I'll be playing in Puerto Rico. So you'll see me at Let It Roll. Um shout out to Capital Punishment. Shout out to Tricks. Shout out to Ghetto for bigging me up. Man, I appreciate you guys. You know, we're gonna be out there in the motherland. You know what I'm saying? I can't put these on because I can't see, but it's all good. Yeah, we'll be out there in Puerto Rico. Hopefully, we see some of you guys there, and we party it up. And then the week after that, so that's December 5th and 6th. The week after that, you got Jungle Bells. I unfortunately will not be able to go. Um, I just can't swing 2 events or 2 uh parties. It's gonna cost way too much. But man, I was talking. So Lee hit us up and was interested in throwing our Jerkbox recordings label night. So we'd have to get ourselves out there, and then we'd figure everything else out. But bro, going to England would be dope. However, going to England in January, it's just like being here. I don't want to do that. I'd rather go to England like in the springtime. Um, but I've never been, and if I can swing a few gigs, if I decide to go, that'd be awesome. Because I just checked the flights, round trip right now for that time. It's like 500 bucks, dude. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I should go to England. Yo, what's up? There he is, the one they call Schnoy Schmidt, Noisy Smith. Speaking of which, while I play whips, I think I'm gonna stem out our track. I'm gonna be working on something that I got in the works that I gotta fix because it's kind of a mess. But and I like the idea, but but I do want to hop into the DAW and listen to some whips and all that good shit and some promos as well because Rain Rave has got a release that's gonna drop that I really like. And then I haven't heard it yet, but the remix EP on Abducted, I want to peep. So we'll hear that together if that's okay. Um, let's see, where am I at right here? Let's go to the full. Huh, it doesn't work. There you go. There it goes. I don't know why. Oh, I gotta fix this. All right, so this is my track, Schizo. I think you guys heard it. We're gonna do a quick test and let me know if it doubles up or not. Move this here. Actually, yep. Do this. Do that. Yeah, it'd be dope. I'm not going to England, but there's a Dirtbox Recordings label night. By the way, Nina. There's a Dirtbox Recording label night that happens at the end of January, and it would be cool to go. It would be really cool to go. Tickets are 500 bucks for the flight. Then it'd be hotel. I gotta figure that stuff out. But if I can get some of that back, That'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. Bro, Noise Smith, what's up? We're going to England, bro. All right, so let me know if this is the I'm trying to talk low because my daughter's in the next room and she's asleep and she sleeps light. So I want to be quiet. Maybe do some ASMR. Not, but she's over there. Yeah, bro, I fucking cannot stand ASMR. Like when my daughter watches like some of the ASMR videos of these, even like when they're like clicking the fucking phones like with their nails. I'm like, dude, that shit fucking pisses me off. It's just like hearing somebody chew on gum like so loud in your ear. You're like, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna pull your tongue out your fucking mouth. Dude, it bothers me. It's just one of those few things that just really bugs me. You know what grinds my gears? Killing them. What's happening, bro? All right, so that's the idea. But I feel like I can already hear um it's just too much, right? It's just I think there's just too much going on in the drop. That drop into it sounded pretty sick how it picked up. But the kick sequence, man, it's so different and I agree. So like so I'm hearing this, right? And I'm telling myself, like I'm hearing this now and I feel like because of what's going on, you can't really hear like or the mix ain't right, but you can't hear the kick and snare come through well. And the snare is something I made with a layer. Nope, that's a. I don't know if I made the snare. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I made this snare. And Sashido and I were talking about drums the the uh, uh, the other day. He feels like he wants to try he wants to try FL Studio versus Ableton. But I'm telling you, man, like the sound quality that comes out of Ableton, I can take this same thing and give it to Noismith right now, and he can just export it, and it sounds better already. I don't know why, but I mean, for me in this, I got to do a lot to make it sound like some of my other tracks. Like I can kind of tell. All right, so I've got it paralleled out, and I've got it side chaining a bunch of shit, but I think the high end. Look at this. Needs more. So trick of the trade. If you like your EQ, fucking, I just add another EQ. And I know it's hitting good here. But could it be hitting more? And I think it's like the high end. Bring this up. Yeah, it's already sounding good. And maybe the kick needs some texture. Let's see, a preset like drum tops. Add a what? A fucking. Nah, I think maybe add a hat. Actually, I added it to the whole kick and snare. So I think Corax, what's up, bro? You heard what? We need it thick and veiny. You remember that in fucking what's that movie? I used to just sit there and draw big, thick, veiny motherfuckers. Oh shit. What if I select this all? Select all similar clips. Yeah, that's kind of good. And that's a just a little loop. Yeah, you know what it is? This fucking kick. All right, so I'm gonna go to tops. I'm just gonna take the low end out of my tops and EQ after the sausage. And I'm gonna go ahead and low pass this. And then I'm doing this maximizer thing. However, I like duck a little bit more. So I'm gonna add a duck, go to my settings, go to processing, sidechain, kick and huh. You look at that. My kick and snare are not side chaining. my tops like they usually are. Compactor. So I have, but I was finding that it's so Maximizer does the same thing, and I was finding like it hard to tailor. Actually, we can try it now. So let's just add compactor here. Go to here. Go to where you at, buddy? Where you at? Compactor. All right, so go to my settings, processing, and aux with my kick snare. Okay. My sidechain input 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Actually, it sounds better just from doing that. It sounds like there's a lot of partying going out there. So I guess it does work. That's dude, mouth hugs are the best hugs. All right, so now I got this like I'm gonna have to take this kick. We got some new neighbors in the area. They're freaking loud. I think it sounds good. Maybe the hats here. Go ahead and chop this one up a little bit. It's this little like noise here. Noisy Smith. Fuck. Take that one off, take that one off, take this one and notch it. Maybe add some texture to that. sounds good though the way it is, huh? Make sure there's nothing weird. Yeah, a lot of noise. And clip it. All right, let's hear it all together now. Just the drums. Pull the bass apart to make room for this snare. You're right. You're right, dude. I think I wonder if it's like really side chaining well, but it might be like all this shit that's going on with the voice. There we go. Dude, how do you in Serum on the snare, how would I add that Sigil calls it the dodgeball sound? You know that like that metal panginess? Vocal in the second phrase would be sick, but dropping into that is nasty. Right? I kind of agree, but maybe it's too loud. Hold on, let's hear it. And then we'll go into a whip. It's weird because like now the compactor made the drums nice and loud, but the bass doesn't sound as loud. There he goes. There he goes. The one they call Japa. Japa El Papa. From where you from again, bro? Philadelphia. Yeah, the second phrase would be good, but also maybe third or glitch out the vocal and drop. Yeah. Dude, I agree, bro. I agree. I'm gonna save this as a new version. Actually, it does sound nice and cleaner now. Maybe I do like something like the vocals just is. Make unique. Take this one, maybe pitch it down, raise up the volume. Control this, Control G. And let's see what that happened. Let's see what that happened there, bro. Let's see what that fucking happened. Woof, that's cool. All right, let's go into this. Let's add a compactor to that. It's gonna be like fucking serum. Add another serum. Now it's add another compactor. Fucking just compact the shit out of this motherfucker. Compactor. Here, settings, process, kick snare. Drop that out like that. This, go here, input, attack. You know what's weird? Attack doesn't mean attack. It actually means look ahead. Watch the video on that. So be careful with setting your attack to back. It's not gonna really attack. It's the look ahead. So I don't know why they did that. That's how somebody explained it. They showed it and it looked like it. I don't really know. I can't. I'm like, my brain is way too slow for that, bro. Attack, go back, like my forehead, bro. I was like dying for my daughter to make a bit. So I have my 7-year-old daughter. So I did my hair. I cut my own hair now. I give myself a fade. It's all good. And so I had my 7-year-old daughter. I'm like, babe, you want to cut my hair? And so she did the other half, and she was like being very careful with my comb over line. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Dude, I was dying for her to make a mistake. So I can almost like use that as an excuse to shave it all off. But then she said to me, no, I don't want you to be bald. I'm like, babe, I'm surprised you can see right now with the freaking shine that's going into your eyes from the reflection of my head. Freaking. But I was like, yep. If Valerie doesn't want me to be bald, I won't be bald. Not yet. Yeah. But now, you know what it needs? It needs to listen to some fucking whips. That's what it needs. That's what it needs. And the first one we got here today is from the one we call the homie, Sashido. Hopefully we link up in November when you're doing your hunting. Look at this guy. Look at the fucking bokeh here. Nice. Yeah, Sashido's coming up to hunt. I think New Hampshire, right? But if you pass through, bro, we'll go grab some fucking food, some steaks or whatever. And if you stop when you come back down, I don't want none of the meat. I like my meat frozen, prepackaged with an expiration date. He definitely does look like an English professor. All right, we go. This is one we call Sashido's unspoken test. Haven't heard it yet, so let's see. Give Sashido a follow, share his stuff, please. We got some good tunes out there. Dude, don't change the swing, bro. That's dope. The only thing I would do, bro, I know you like those snares. Like those. I know you like that stuff, like that lifted music era kind of snare. You know, Kill the Noise, E1, Spore, like that time. And it sounds good for that time, but I think you should make something a little bit more that still has punch, that still has meat, it could be the same key that it's in, but just shorter on the meat of it, you know. So if you're making the snare, I was having that issue on something I made, and just gotta make sure the body of the snare is like really short. That's it, you know. Yeah. The word of the day today, guys, is meat, and I know you guys want some ball meat grinders with extra dick sauce. But yeah, man, I think actually I'll play this. I think it's dope. I think you can get more out of taking the meat out of your snare, and your snare will come through. Even the top end of the snare will come through more, and that'll be just more in your face. And then do like what a lot of people do is add width to their snares, just to make it a little bit wide. I don't do that as much because I can kind of get lost with it, but you might as well, you know, so that way it's more in your face. Um, this one's a whip. I might take the vocal out because it's messy-ish. We can fix something here now that Knox mentioned, but this is I was making a bootleg, and I don't think it's gonna be a bootleg anymore. But peep this out.
Ella viene por ahí y nunca llega sola. Ella nunca llega sola. Solo un bandido que la pistola. Esta noche lo veo. Yo se la mamo y se pone contenta. Esta Willy y ya cumplió los 30. Después de las 12 no lo cuenta. No la llamen en el jangueo si no quiere que mienta. Estoy escuchando el número una venta. Por eso con nosotros nadie inventa. Siento como un bicho de los 90. Tengo parado ven porque lo siento. Dale mami.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good. But I might take off the vocal, just make it a track because it's cool, but the vocal's not. Speaking of, you know what this sounds like? It actually reminds me now of Chemist Stompbox Spore remix, right? Is it me? We're gonna have to look this up. Let's see. Is it me? I don't know. Like I'm kind of remembering that song right now. Yep, look at my feed. This is my feed. Conspiracies, Three Eye Atlas, fucking Prime Day and videography stuff, and then freaking Trump and his shenanigans, which I'm not feeling as of late. But anyways, and yeah, don't even get me started with my fucking search field here. Let's see. We're looking for Chemist Stomp Box Spore remix. Yeah, I gotta lose the vocal on it, right? Yeah. I guess I can keep it a play out, but like a mashup, but yo, this song was one of my favorite fucking songs for a long time, bro. Dude, shout out to Spore, man. Spore in this era, this was fucking like the Spore, you know what I'm saying? I used to love mixing this one in. And then the drop. Let's just hear the. Dude, imagine this song like remade today. Oh, dude. Oh my god, absolutely sick. I guess it doesn't sound like it, but yeah, I guess it doesn't sound like it, but you know what it is? It's this backing high pitched synth that sounds like it. Where are you, buddy? Where you at? What the fuck is it? Oh, it's here. That thing. Yeah, so the vocals probably got to go. Yeah, I guess. And it was it's hard to like fucking write in C, bro. Look. Yeah, it was hard to make that and then write it in C. Oof, tough. And then I was working on this. And then it goes into essentially this was the track, and then I changed the drop and I made it into this thing, and I don't know, it just sounds good the way it is. So I don't know, dude. Are you guys upset? You guys watch the Super Bowl, right? I don't watch the Super Bowl. I do. I will. I watch CAF. I don't watch. I don't watch soccer. You know, it's not my thing. I don't even know what's going on. Guys got rackets and golf clubs. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I don't know what the big deal is about having freaking Bad Bunny singing at the Super Bowl. The dudes, like those people, they don't even get paid. It's like a promotional thing. They have to invest their own money to freaking play there, to perform. And yeah, but you're cute. Dude, Dan, you're fucking toxic, kid. You're toxic as fuck. And I fucking love it. Dude, I don't know. I just think like it's such a non-issue that they're making it an issue. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. All right, so we're done with that. Let's hear I do want to hear this promo. Okay, so you're saying that the for reals, I'm gonna play these two. Shout out to Abducted, Syndicate, Carpa, Rido, for real, Stonks, and Bad Syntax. So, all right, hear this. Is For Reals out there? He's not. Dude, I haven't talked to For Reals in a bit, bro. Where the fuck you been, bro? Psycho Mantum. What's up, man? Yeah, I haven't talked to Dan in a bit. I'm gonna hit him up and like, yo, what's up, homie? Where the fuck are you, bro? All right, so let's hear Criminal and we give this thing a live review. This drops. I thought it said July. I was like, what the fuck? No, it drops next month. Oh yeah. So this is hope they don't get upset if I guess they're not gonna get upset, right? I don't know. Let's fucking play it.
Back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Dude, you know what I like about this guy? The mix sound always with For Reals. Every single track he does, bro, he encapsulates with like every single track. I don't know. It sounds good. Let's hear I want to hear the Bad Syntax remix. Shout out to Dorian. All right, Nina. Good night, babe. Yahtzee balls are blue. Shout out to Bad Syntax on that one. I want to hear this one too. Sorry, I might as well just play them all. Dude, great use of the snare, bro. Yo, that's dope. Now let's hear this one. Yo, shout out to Abducted. Doing the thing, bro. Doing the thing. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Amazing release. Amazing release. Definitely gonna do a little I don't like any. Let's see. I like probably I think they're all good. I like the mix down on for reals. I like the grittiness from the band Syntax. I like the creativity from Stonks, and I like the running gun in your face from ARPA. So hell yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is dope. Definitely playing. Submit feedback. What the fuck? Dude, every time I'm on this promo fusion, I always have some kind of an issue. That's why like I tend to like come back to it when I can. Oh god. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But let's hear another whip. Actually, let me hear this where I was going into. I wanted to hear this. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is a track. All right, this ain't drum and bass, so it won't be played. But I gotta finish this so I can send it to a label. Actually, file open. I'll find something else to get into that I want to get into, and in the meantime, we hear another from Psychomantium. This one's called Goliath. Oops. Yeah.
Can one stone change the course of history? Can one act of defiance create a legend? I will tell you the story of David, a simple shepherd boy, an outcast, who became one of the most famous kings who ever lived.
My king, I will fight the giant.
Israel! I defy the God of Israel!
Ooh. Nice.
How many days must we do this? Send me your government! Cowards! All of you! Cowards!
Bro, this is really good, man. I like the vibe. I think you need I think you should, if you're willing to. I don't know where this is at. If you're done with it, you moved on, but get the drums a little bit more modern, as far as like a modern aiming drums, and get some more mid-range or more beef meat to the bass, because right now it's a lot of kick snare, you know, but the vibe is there, bro. The fucking pads, the vocal effects, like all that shit is dope. Shout out to Psycho Man Team, which is a hard fucking name to say when you have a speech impediment, which is also a hard word to say when you have one. Gotta beef that thing up, bro. Add some meat. You got the meats, you got the cheeses. We got one from our weekly submission, homie. The one they call, dude, Noismith, Protoss. Where your tracks at, bro? You guys like, I know you guys are doing stuff. Where your tracks at? But shout out to Knox. Every week he drops something new. Even though this is from 7 months ago. And bro, where's the fucking download?
While yeah.
Dude, you gotta fucking finish this shit. Is this done? Nope.
While yeah.
Woo! Dude, I like this shit a lot, bro. Yo, Knox, if this is a whip and you want to get somebody else on it, bro, I'm fucking down, kid. I'm down to give this one. I know we got like a track that we haven't finished yet. I don't know. But we definitely will. This is from Quantum Twitch. He's out of Canada. Uploaded this one 14 hours ago. Dude, Dennis sends everything, by the way. Fucking that is like, yo, you want some new tunes? I got 7 years worth of fucking brainwave dubs. I'm like, dude, when can I get a release? Like, what the fuck? Like, they got so much shit and so much good shit, you know? Right there, right there, right there. Right there. On Twitch, that's a spot. Yeah, bro. That's a spot. Look at this guy freaking mustaching over here. Dude, what's up with like the mustaches now with the kids, with like the 20-year-olds? I see like 20-year-olds everywhere with just like a thick old mustache. I don't understand. It's like, it's all thick, just like this. I'm like, all right, if that's the thing. But it's like a fad. I don't know. Dude, shout out to the one they call Quantum Twitch, but also shout out to a friend of mine. We don't really talk much now, but way back we did. He goes by the name Just Me Dan, and he's got some upcoming tracks on Night Blue. I haven't heard any of these, but he went from making that micro funk way back when to dance floor stuff. So let's hear what he's got going on. And if it's not drum and bass, I'm sorry, but we'll have to stop it. But let's see this. This is In Between. And I hate Google to fucking play tracks. Dude, I fucking hate it. Look at this. We're gonna be waiting for like there you go. Only Dance. Yeah, this is another fucking Dan. Yeah, his name is Just Me Dan. His real name is Dan Nayari. He's out of Hungary. Oh, Prodas just came through with the lingo. Hell yeah.
You're in my head, feel my mind racing, back in your bed. Oh,
dude, my dad had a mustache, and I hate my dad, so I'm not a fan of. Dude, I'm sorry, bro.
Like nothing's been changing. You're in my heart. How's it still beating? Falling apart. Oh, knowing you're leaving. I don't wanna know if you're coming back to me. I can feel it in my bones that this love is over. I don't wanna hold you close, 'cause I know you're there for me. I can feel my heartbeat slow every time we close.
Yo, shout out to Dan.
I can't spread the feeling, calling your name.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's dope. Hell yeah, Meryl. Bro, I'm fucking proud. I'm proud of this guy, man. He's still doing his thing. I think he keeps bees. It's like his like gig. I know he wasn't to that, but dude, that track is dope. Let's hear this one. This one's called Flicker by Just Me Dan. Yeah, bright bro. Yeah, he brought beats to gigs, to Neurofunk gigs. It cleared the dance floor, just like Neurofunk does here in the United States. Fucking don't understand why. Dude, my girl would love this stuff. Yeah, dude. Great synth work, bro. Hell yeah, that's fucking good, bro. Dude, shout out to Dan, man. Let's see. So we got one from the one they call no, I don't know why, but I've been getting a shit ton of friend requests. Bro, of course. Of course. Sigil, where you at? A lot of friend requests as of late. Fucking a lot of fakeness. There he is. The one they call Protoss. Oh, actually, this is WIP 2. There we go. Let's hear this shit. I already like it. Dude, that snare is nice. This is fucking sick, bro. Is this signed or is this coming out anywhere? I'm gonna stop that one. That deserves to be done and be played. Where the fuck is the download button, bro? Fucking play it. I'm about to fucking pop it's coming out on Warlock, dude. Warlock is. Oh, is this coming out on the VA? That's dope. Good shit. Good shit, bro. Joppa, where's our tune, bro? Where's our tune? I'm so glad I took a break from the song. I thought it sounded awesome. I'm gonna have to do some shit to it. I don't know. Huevos? You said egg? Huevos? Las cucarachas tienen grandes huevos. You guys want to hear some shit? Some new shit? Let's see. Go to my page. Oh yeah, you guys haven't heard this. You heard the initial, but let me know what you think about this.
Wild, letting off with a killer style, pushing hard, no falling back. Things are really on attack, burn them all and never slack. Beat them down with a bumper jack. Astro came to get it go, stepping in with a killer show, spraying off with killer flow. Goofy with it, let them know we can't play no games no more. We can rock out on for show, never did a show for blow. Murder season, check the scope. Astro going in the night, crack is higher than a guy. Move around 'cause that's my bike. Speeding got a DJ high, clear the yard then air him out. Basement came to wreck the style, also had to pull your foul. Run the speed, pass the mile. We can keep it rockin', keep it rockin', keep it rockin', keep it rockin' now. I ain't never running, always stand my ground. Cut your head off, you never hear the sound. I'm turning up the bass, and shaking up the town. DJ keep it running, shout rockin', rockin', rockin'. Snakes in the grass, so I'ma keep it low. Snakes in the snakes. DJ keep it running. Shawty rockin'. Never hear the sound. I'm turning up the bass.
Yeah, I think of snakes in my ass. I'ma keep it low. Dude, Dan, you're fucking hilarious, bro. And this one is kind of cool. I think you heard this. It rolls. It works, I think. I don't know. And this part's cool. And the drums, you kind of tell, but they're all synthesized. There's no layers until the next drop, I think.
Move your body. 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 Move your body.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Dio likes it. Like an Andrew in this thing. I didn't even fucking watch soccer. That was I fucking like that drop. It's weird and it's cool at the same time. And this is like a standard diode drop. It's cool, like to roll.
This beat is so strong.
Like this one could use the for reals witness treatment. I don't know. But it definitely rolls. I don't know what this is, but oh, this is old. I think I started this when I started this this Let Me DMB thing.
You got me, you got me, you got me burning. You got me, you got me, you got me burning. You got me, you got me, you got me burning. You got me, you got me, you got me burning. You got me, you got me, you got me burning. You got me, you got me, you got me burning. You got me, you got me, you got me burning. You got me, you got me, you got me burning.
It's like it's definitely got some funk, right? That's kind of cool. Let's see. We got a serum. Oh, I made this bass sound with the sound from my track Loki on Warlock Audio. That's just a sub. That's interesting. Like today I would treat it slightly. I don't know why people say that 300 is like the muddy frequency when it feels like it depends on the freaking key that you're playing your track in. Like, why would you say that that's yeah, that's not sound that sounds like shit. And then, yeah, right there. That sounds good. And the same thing with this one, I guess, right? I guess I would do that right here. Maybe I wouldn't do that there. I would do like move this over. Sorry, I'm in the zone. 1 second. Be. I'm not sold. I'm not sold at all. Ozone has a free dynamic 8 band that's good. You gotta pay for the dynamic. So I have it. I have so thankfully because of FL Cloud, so you pay $126 a year, not a month. Fucking fuck that shit. A year, and you get access to FL Cloud. And in FL Cloud, you have Ozone Standard. And Ozone Standard is here. You got some Melda things, you got some things here and there. I mean, it's not all great, but it is what it is. But at least you get this, where you do have a lot of access to your dynamic EQs and your dynamic all that shit. I didn't use it all that much, but actually I use it on my main groups. I use it a lot actually. On my newer songs, it's on my main groups. So like my drum group, my bass group, my synth group, I use it mainly to do some dynamic EQing, control the width, bring out the width, and then also limit at times depending on the track. But I think it's great because of like just because of the imager alone, it's really good because it's like it's not too crazy of an imager where it's like where it's doing like this Haas effect shit. It doesn't do that. It is like a mid side. It's like taking it's like slightly doing the Haas effect, but doing it with like your Pro Q4 or whatever, where you just take a side EQ and just raise the sides. It's kind of like that. Um, and you can stereoize it where it does add the Haas effect if you want that. But I tend to stay away from that shit because it doesn't work for me, anyways. Do I ever find the 10 mixer slots? Bro, do I? Yeah, it sucks. I wish they had like 20. But this is where you can do one of two things. You can keep on chaining them. So you go from one channel to the next, to the next, to the next. You can keep adding shit on if you want to. Or you load up Patcher. And in Patcher, you can run your chain as long as you want. And that's really good. And then if you want to be creative and like check this out. So Patcher right here. I'm gonna load this up here. I'm gonna load up one of my presets. Let's load up Thunder Punch. If it fucking doesn't crash. So here's one of my patches that I made, but in the back end, it's all this shit, right? So, and you can do this with everything else. Whereas like I'm just controlling it to have some fun. All I've got going is some wave shaping, some EQing, a lot of EQing, some reverb, some more wave shaping and all that. But if you want to keep adding stuff on into your chain as far as like your mastering chain goes or your mixing chain, then yeah, this is the way to go. If you're gonna keep on adding stuff on, and then you're gonna bounce. But I'm limited. I don't have a great attention span, and for me, some things just get old that I don't want to do that. But yeah, man, I talked about that with Kathy actually. I'm like, dude, this shit fucking sucks. If you give me like 15, I think 15 is the amount of slots that I would need. But sometimes you just gotta make do. And you know what? Sometimes when you got too much wiggle room, too much of an availability to do whatever you want, you can get lost, dude. And you can make a mess. You can fuck up a fucking sound. Like I've had to do that where like I got a bass sound that sounds good, and I keep adding. It sounds good. I keep adding. It sounds good. Add another VST, another effect, another distortion, another this, another that. And then all of a sudden I listen to it again and I look at the original. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I just fucked it all up. And I just strip it all down and I'll just like, if I want a specific idea in my head, either I try to get it right from the VST from Serum or whatever, or I do minimal to get it to where I need to go to now. Because sometimes, bro, you can get lost in the weeds. In the fucking weeds, kid. Get lost and you can get fucking lost. I want to hear this again before I call it a night. Because it is 10:30. I gotta get up at 5. Get Valerie ready at 6. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Sometimes when you can, like, that's one good thing about Serum 1 is that the VSC itself is limited. Did I not save that shit? I'll be fucking pissed if I did not. I didn't. I did. There it goes. Yeah, so in Serum, you're limited to like the effects that you can add. And now in the new Serum, I don't know what the limit is, but I've added and added. However, when I've done that on specific sounds, I still maintain punchiness and clarity. So versus doing the same exact things in a chain in FL, where if I were to like add Pro Q4, then add Sausage Fattener, then add another Pro Q4, then add Trash, then if I did that, then I would get fucking nowhere. But in Serum, their sound algorithm fucking works. So I want to hear this one last time. That's kind of cool. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, I gotta call it a night. It's late. I gotta go to sleep. This is your boy, Super Daddy Diode. I appreciate you guys. I was talking I was talking to Capital Punishment earlier today, just going back and forth, and saying, thanks to people who support you, who are a part of this game with you, and especially family members who do it too. Because if it weren't for drum and bass, I don't know where I would be. Would it be here? Um, Man, I love this shit, and I fucking can't wait to go play out in Oh yeah, by the way, I'm buying. I got some new gear. I got some fucking DJ gear over here. So yeah, but I cannot wait to play out in Puerto Rico. So this is your boy Super Daddy Dial. I got a piece. So check me out on Let Me DMB every Wednesday night and every Saturday morning, or every other Saturday morning if I got time. And make sure you check this and everything else on dirtboxrecordings.co.uk or on their YouTube, and buy some merch like this shirt and the shit you see there on alexdio.com. And shout out to drum and bass. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the homies. I cannot wait to give you a cheers and grab a beer with you guys. And that's it. This is your boy, Super Daddy Diode. I'm out. Peace. I gotta pee.